Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had your baby mama smash that subscribe button, go ahead and have her smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to all the patrons. I love you. You're the heartbeat of this channel. You're the only thing keeping this motherfucker going. This episode right here, man. Pretty much, first and foremost, let me clear the air. All right. For the record, my wife, the mother of my daughter, is not a bad person. Okay, she is not. I gotta clear that. I gotta clarify that. Reason being is the last couple days, months, I've went off on my tangents, getting in my own feelings, and it's unfair to her because she doesn't have the opportunity to defend herself or present her side. So I wanted to clear that. But the topic for today's video is I sacrificed it all. I sacrificed it all. And the reason I came to that is because that interview, the clips on Vlad TV, I went through those comment sections and they're like, Hector's a good man. He sacrificed it all to be a whistleblower. He lost his family, his job. And when I'm reading it, I'm like, God damn, man, I did, right? I did. And as much as I want to say it's no sweat off my back, it really is. It truly is. Now, was it worth it? I can't answer that right now. I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the middle of the storm. And the storm sucks, let me tell you. You notice how I'm not drinking myself to misery, right? Because this too shall pass. Keep pushing forward, as a wise man once said. I'm not easy to be with, okay? I'm not an easy person to deal with. I'm not an easy person to be in a relationship with. A lot of people don't understand me. A lot of people don't understand what I do, why I do it, okay? But as long as I'm right with my God and I have good intentions, I inside feel good, okay? As long as I'm helping others, I feel good. It's the story of the two wolves. Can I be bad? Oh, shit, I could be bad. Hector, get to the damn point. All right. I was in the Department of Corrections, California, for 16 years, right? For 8 of those years, I was an officer, right? I didn't promote after 2 years, no disrespect. I promoted a sergeant. You get a little bit more vantage point. You get a little bit more knowledge of what's really going on. Then I promoted to lieutenant, and you're right next to the captains, the managers, the administrators, and you really start to see what's what. Have the inmates been claiming that the California Department of Corrections is unjust and corrupt? Yeah, they had been claiming that. For sure, they had been claiming that. But then again, who's going to listen to an inmate, right? No disrespect, but who was listening to them? Nobody was listening to them. Why? Because it's like, yeah, whatever, man. You're just complaining. You're just saying what you want to say, what you need to say to come up, right? That was the thought process. Shut up and do your time, motherfucker. Nobody wants to hear you. Then I promote to sergeant, I promote to lieutenant, and I'm like, man, this is foul. Not only are they doing the inmates foul, but they're doing the COs foul. They're doing the sergeants foul. They're doing the lieutenants foul, right? So I want to apologize to those that were in my custody within the department, right? For disregarding your concerns. Right. Now, are those that manipulate? Yeah, that's the thing about the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. It's very, very dynamic. You have authentic individuals that want to change their lives. You have gang members. You have mentally unstable. You have manipulators. I mean, but that's putting it lightly. When I became the public information officer, the PIO, the right-hand man for the warden, and the crisis response team commander, which is equivalent to a SWAT team commander, I was behind this. I was behind those closed doors, and what I saw, I wanted no part of. I absolutely wanted no part of. And at that point is when the wheels started spinning. I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to bounce, right? I got to bounce. Now, why do I live my life so drastic? Why am I not afraid of consequences? Well, I am afraid of consequences. Don't get that twisted. I'm just not going to let consequences deter my values, my goals, my morals, my ethics, my integrity. I spoke on Vlad on his latest clip that he dropped when we mixed the GP and SNY inmates. I was right there. I was shooting them with the 40 millimeter less lethal launcher. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that to boast. That was not cool. That was not cool. By the time I had already did that, I had already done enough in my career where I didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. I did not need to do that. Right? I wasn't patting myself on the back. I wasn't. Did my peers give me props? Yeah, because that's the level that they're at. Damn, Hector, you're a beast on that 40 millimeter. Well, But look at what we did, man. We fucking mixed GP and SNY inmates. I'm not down with that, right? I'm not gonna be a pawn in that man's game. I was a pawn for 20 years in the military and in the CDCR. I'm a drastic individual, right? I found peace. I found inner peace through sobriety, through God. I'm not a Bible thumper. You guys want to know why I move like I move? I lost faith in God. I lost faith in my religion when I went to Iraq. So many dead bodies, so much atrocities. I'm like, there can't. I remember saying this. There can't be a God. There can't be a. The day that we killed the man in front of his 2 kids, okay, the day that he took his kids to blow me up with a roadside bomb, and I cannot hear out of my right ear, which was May 12, 2004, was the day that I told myself, as the dad was dying and bleeding out, and the kids were freaking out. There was 2 little boys. One was probably like 9 years old. The other one was 6, which is my daughter's age, approximately. And I told myself, there can't be a God. Look at this. Look what just happened. And I went into a dark, deep hole, right? Again, if I want to screw things up, I can screw things up bad. I'm the master of self-sabotage. But I don't want to live that way no more. That way only got me pain, misery, agony, hurting others. They say alcoholics take people hostage. They do. How bad do the families suffer with those addicts and alcoholics? Well, they suffer probably the most. I got a 6-year-old daughter. That's a fear. When she gets older. Does she have the same genes as me? Right? Not genes, like 501s, but Levi's. But you know what I mean. You'll hear me say I don't care about money. I don't care about money. Did money come through the YouTube and through you guys? It did. It did come, right? And I look at that as blessings. It absolutely did, right? But I don't care about it, meaning I'm not going to let money dictate whether I'm freaking happy or not. Now, is it nice to eat nice meals instead of canned chicken at times? Yes, that's a given, right? But am I content? Am I capable of eating canned chicken for the rest of my life? Yes, 100%. Sacrifice. Edgar Daclon, Filipino from Torrance, California. He had to have been 24 years old. I was 19 years old. He was our medic for my platoon. Iraq, 2004. He gets killed. Roadside bomb. The man that he was a man that every man needs to be. I even said one time I would let this dude date my sister. 100% I would let that dude date my sister because that's how much of a good guy he was. And he sacrificed his life for our country. Now, I know what you're saying. Hector, we should have never been to Iraq. That was a freaking propaganda war. He sacrificed his life for his brothers, for me. I learned the meaning of sacrifice then and there on that road in Balad, which I can see right here in my head. As a matter of fact, we're coming up on his death anniversary, September 10th, which happens to follow my mom's birthday, which is the worst day of my life. So to me, what is it to quit a job, a career? What is that? That's nothing. That is less than a drop of a bucket. Somebody giving up their life for somebody else. Okay, I just gave up a career. Look at that. A career, a job, a career versus your life. Okay, I can do that all day long. I will do that all day long. I think I operate the way I operate in the move because I'm an extreme individual. I'm real extreme. I think on the other live, I'm on the other YouTube. I said like on the other live, I said like, "Hey man, my wife had a good thing, man. I wasn't smoking meth. I wasn't fucking around. I wasn't, drinking alcohol. If I wasn't doing those things, I'm a good man." To me, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because it can be a lot worse. That's another way I operate. I'm like, I look at things how bad they can be, how bad. And I know maybe you guys are not there mentally. You're like, well, heck, that's not what. Again, man, I'm not an easy dude to deal with. Hector, that's not what life's all. Hector, that's not what a relationship is. Just because you're not smoking meth and drinking beer and beating me around the fucking house doesn't make you a good husband. No, it really truly does. It really truly does. To me, in my book, right? Because there are individuals that do that. There are. There truly is, right? And I don't mean to laugh. It's a fucking sad, scary thing. I'm not that. I have a daughter, 6 years old. That changed my life. That changed my perspective. I just turned 40. I have to. It's in my bones that I have to lead a good example for my daughter. That's mine. She's mine. Now, if I wanted to be real, she's God. And that was hard. That was a hard pill for me to swallow, right? Give her to God. Give her to God. Give everything to God. Give him your career. Give him your kids. Give him your life. He drives the bus. I don't drive the bus. Now I'm probably thinking, damn, Hector, why you got to go so holy roly on us? That's fine. I'm not pushing it on you. You do what you want. I'm not pushing that on you, right? I'm letting you know how I operate. Faith, family. Well, Hector, you don't have a family. Fuck me. Hector, you don't have a family anymore. No, I do have a family, right? My daughter lives down the street. I talked to my wife yesterday on the phone. I said, please, just let me see her in the morning before school every day. Let me see her in the evening every day. I just need to see her every day, please. And we kind of, got to talking. But that's how I operate. So did I sacrifice it all? Yeah, I did. I did, man. Where's the career? I don't have one. Where's the family? Well, down the fucking street. That sucks. $1.2 million home. $1.2 million home. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother episode, right? Again, I'm cool with having nothing. Hector, well, where did you learn that trick? Being cool with having nothing. Because I've had nothing before. I used to live in my truck when I got kicked out of my house when I came back from Iraq. Drinking, using drugs. Where else did you learn that trick? Well, to be honest, I learned from watching the inmates, man. All they do is pull-ups all day long, lunges on the tracks, and eat their top ramen noodles. Happy as can be. Pull-ups, lunges on the track, and ramen noodles, happy as can be. Here's the message for today. Some of you guys, the majority of you guys, have it all. Have the job, have the family, have the wife, the husband, the gym membership that you don't use, the gym membership that you don't use, the gym membership that you don't use, right? And you complain, oh, I'm overweight. Oh, I'm fat. Oh, I ain't got shit going for me. God, man, you're looking at everything that you don't have. You're looking at everything that you don't have, right? You need to look at what you do have. You have your health. You woke up breathing today, okay? You didn't wake up dead. You have an opportunity to tackle the day and do better than you did yesterday. And how do you do that? By getting out of self, stop being selfish, being selfless, and sacrificing. Does your sacrifice have to be as great as mine? No, it doesn't, right? Again, I'm an extreme individual. If you want something good, is it going to cost you something? 100%. 100% is going to cost you something. Nothing good in this life is fucking free. With that, this episode is sponsored by the following patrons. Horny CEOs Gone Wild 69. That reminds me of Sentinel State Prison. It's hot down there. Eddie 3609. She looks a little bow-legged to me. El Batman Americano. Ali. Corcoran Por Vida. Ismail. Terry. Correctional Officers 559. Tarvin. Carlos. James Ramiro de Leon. The Hound. Miss R. Milkers. John Wick. Abuelita's Journey. Abuelita's Irma. Danners on my feet. I don't give two chits. La Primera. Play at your own risk. 209. What's up? I hit you back up in the DMs, my boy. That Chanate Warrior. William. Rigoberto. 949 Desmadrosos. Menace to Society, A-Rod 310, Chris Lesniak, Nisi B, I don't know, I'm not the regular. A la Verga 209, Brian the Lone Specialist, West, S. Shags, Pachanga 209, Darlene from Santa Ana, F your mandates, write me up, VSP Yeti, Sabatino, Adalberto, Ken 84, any reason I can't hold you, Fontaine, Dixon, McCrary, Kevin, Charlie SNE3 acts worse than a hyena. Motherfucker put an exclamation point. Right now, that one's my favorite because it's just ridiculous and hilarious. Charlie SNE3 acts worse than a hyena. Dude, do me a favor. Let me know what prison. We got to narrow it down. We got to narrow it down to who the fuck that SNE3 is. If I know him, let me confirm. Let me confirm if they truly do act like a hyena. I know so many motherfuckers that act like hyenas. So many. Program time. Hey, I'm just medical. Get fucked, take it home, carnalito. Treatment not time. Enforce fit onto page number 2. If you haven't already hit that subscription button, the link below, make sure you do. You're missing out. My outdoor activity. Gigi, 11 Bravo, 11 Bang Bang, 11 Bullet Catcher. Don Chicharo, shut the fuck up and make it wink. A la verga 760. Miss Scorpio Rising, Miss Rod, Geo, G-Ride, Vote Nuscom out, the prison psychologist, Fuerte 84, Zeus. Michigan Wolverines. I have an 8-hour chrono. Put me out 6 self. Hey, Sarge, put me out 6 self. Again? Yeah, motherfucker, put me out 6 self. Fucking places on fire. Later. AWOL like Monty. 1 bad yard, pero Cherokee Cat. Any officer wishing management. Check this out. Any officer wishing a management 49 my place tonight. That one's good too. I like it. Loco Moco, the Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli Gerardo, Rigo SD, Pelon 1205, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, the real McCoy, not the fake McCoy, JB Smooth, the Pogue in a 6-pack, so many over-familiar weak-ass captains and lieutenants. Let's change that. Keith, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Ragtops 5.0, Carmine the Pitbull, Lori, CJ Zavalza, the homie, EOP Whisper, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Flight Live. Go check them out on the YouTube. Viva Mexico Cabrones, Squat, Cough, and can I get a oh yeah? Squat, cough, and can I get a oh yeah? No mames, way. Lockdown 5, La Reina, Winston, onto page number 3. We got a growing ass list of Patreons. Tony, El Skid, the OG Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Albert 12. Half of CDCRs are in the closet Peter Gazers. Oh, half of CDCR's COs are in the closet Peter Gazers, also known as shower sharks or meat gazers. J.I., Claudia Esquiel, Big Bad 48, the homie Nova, Linda the retired CO, Marius, Robert, Chevelle 66. Hey girl, pop me up so I can give you some OJT. Central Control, there's a code 1 in my pants, and the homie Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. I love you. Keep pushing forward.